Long time no see, YouTubers. As you can tell, we have a new project here. Get spun around. We have a new addition to our Redneck home security system. Give this one here help. Of course, you guys seen him a couple years ago. He's 3 now. We got another one that was his size. I showed you a while ago, about 3 years ago. She's our new addition to the Redneck home security system. So she's one of the things we've been busy working on. Trying to get her house broke. Get her to take and walk around on a lead. And all that. She's about 4 months old. And she gives the big guy a run for his money. But I figured I'd share that with you. Been a while. Hang on, I'll try and show you some more little update stuff. This is going to be an update video. I ain't going to be doing anything much more than that, because it's been a while. But anyway, there, I'll show you the dog again. Hang in there. I'll show you something else here in a second. Alright, YouTubers, here's another update. I bought another John Deere lawnmower. Something else green. Now, I know, Farmall International guys, you're probably just throwing your coffee right now or whatever, but I like the way the John Deere mowers mow. So that's why I spent the money on this. Now, another reason behind this silliness of a John Deere mower, which this one is an X724 Ultimate all-wheel steer. So when you turn the wheels, the back wheels turn. 62-inch mower deck, the C-Series 62. And I've had to replace the drive belt on it for the blades and the couple tension pulley and idler pulley, but overall it's a liquid cooled Kawasaki 27 horse gas motor. The reason why I liked it, liquid cooled Kawasaki motor. Those have been pretty good motors for me overall. This one does not use any oil, burn any oil. But that being said, the reason why I bought this particular mower. Alright. Now granted, I'm on a pretty good sized piece of property, and my wife I kept going back and forth talking stuff, and she'd mentioned about trying to help me with the mowing. Well, that's fine. I like that idea. Problem is, she does not like to operate a zero-turn lawnmower. I know, I'm whining. So, to help things along, so I get some help getting the yard work done, because we're mowing so much yard, we went out and bought the Deere. Now granted, it is used. It's about a 10-year-old model, but it's in pretty good shape. And this is why I was asking about a good wax to use on the equipment that a farmer used on his John Deere stuff. It always shine up really nice, and basically the same material, but I gotta get it shined up here before long. So anyway, yeah, we've done that. I've had this for about 3 weeks so far, other than just the one repair with the belt and spindles on the deck. Good deal. One thing I like about this is it's a shaft drive deck versus a belt drive deck. I just like that better, but that's a whole other thing. Yes, I'm gonna keep the zero turn, just because I like the zero turn. Get in and do things with it a little easier sometimes. And yes, I've had moments and I have not gotten the front end changed on the 806. That's been little things going on outside. That's just a lame excuse, but too many little things going on right now where I've not had a chance to actually mess with the front end and change it out. I was going to do it after I got done mowing and baling the hay. It just didn't happen. Just sit here to do it because my thought was I'd get this lift and support the front end, and zip zap, there you go. Hadn't happened. It's on the list though. It's always on the list. One of our other catastrophes. Went to put some hay up in the loft, and this was the motor that was on my hay hiker. All of a sudden my hiker started slowing down, and guess what? Lo and behold, this shiv, plate, whatever you want to call it, on this pulley for this motor, she broke off. Motor still turns, still good, but that pulley's bad. So luckily I had another motor. When I bought the hay hiker, the gentleman gave me a backup motor. I just had to figure out how to get it wired so it would turn the right direction. Yeah, which that entailed, get this around here where you can maybe see it. On that motor, I had to change where the neutral and the power wires hooked on that motor, and then I had to change the field wires around to get it to spin the right direction. So that took me a few minutes to figure that out, but that's on the hay hiker, which we'll go to the horse barn here in a minute, and I'll go out there and talk about that a little bit. So anyway, hang in there. I'll be right back. Okay, now here at the horse barn. I know it ain't easy to see, but there's your shot of the hay hiker and the motor I put on it. Had to do some rewiring, retweaking, and all that crap. That worked out pretty good. And yes, I rigged this up to where you can't see it very clear, but made a frame there for it to mount on with hinges. And then up above on the beam there, post, put a hand crank, hand winch, and another pulley hanging off the bottom of that truss to grab that and get that up out of the way so it can be a permanent fixture up out of the way. And then I had these frame members here off of a front runner mower deck I'd acquired. I'm using them for stands so that way that doesn't set down the ground, and you know, it's up, oh, probably about waist high, about, you know, it's probably about, yeah, crap, yeah, about waist high. Enough said. But yeah, I got about as many bales I wanted to put up there. There's a little over 200 bale up there. There are some bales left over from last year, but I got several bale here on the little junky hay wagon, old rack wagon yet, and all that. And I have been able to sell a few bale. Of course, I still got bales for sale. What's left here on the wagon and what's up in that loft. What I've got here on pallets, I'm going to end up selling them. It's just a matter of getting them sold. I've had the bales posted on Facebook Marketplace, and was selling. So that's how I sold the ones. And but I think some of these, they were a little damp, so I'm going to end up taking probably to an auction barn, get rid of them that way. I've not done anything more with the post driver. I just got it set there out of the way for now. But I'll be working on it eventually. Probably be spring, I'll set some posts around the barn and do some stuff. Then of course for you animal lovers, in addition to the pleasure of seeing my redneck security system, here's you the Smoky horse, aka Daddy's Revenge, wife's dang horse. Had to do some work with him. Big dummy. He's almost 20 years old, got the feeling like a colt. He must have got to run and bucking around out there in that lot during a storm, and he injured a leg. We've been hobbling around a little bit on it, so I've been having to mess with that. Damn horse. But it's a love-hate relationship. Don't get me wrong, I like animals, but with him it is a love-hate relationship sometimes. But anyway, there's you that little bit and that little bit. I'm still alive and kicking. I know it's a random video of BS, not what you guys want to see. I know a lot of you want to see that old farm all screaming across the field. Well, that's not going to happen. I do need to get here and mow this horse lot. It's a little bit out of control. The hay baler did fine. Got it all cleaned up, blowed out. Now I will not take a power washer and put any more water on it than just rainwater because it got left out. But that's just my thinking on longevity of the baler. Get all the stuff out of it, keep it in the barn where it's nice and dry. Any moisture it gets on it is just moisture that's acquired, condensation from sitting in the barn. But been a good baler, been good so far. Good purchase. That's all I got for the moment. Just random things. And I've killed another 5 minutes just down here at the horse barn with you. But, yep, hey hiker. Not sure what else to show you. I know I'm not getting a lot of views off this one, but fairly share it with you. Sure, I'm still here. Still doing a few odds and ends here, there, and yonder. Still working. Anyway, that being said, I'm going to end this video. We'll keep her short. Hopefully it's under 10 minutes altogether. Thanks for taking a moment of your day to watch and see what I've got to ramble on about. And I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.